Hey friends and newcomers alike, my name is Tyler and welcome to my channel. Today's topic covers how to manage stress. Even the word stress makes me stress. Anyways, there's 77 ways to overcome stress, so let's go. Eat something you like. Eating your favorite food or snack is a sure way to reduce stress and make it last. Tasty foods can reduce stress because it gives us pleasure, just like having sex and other things. Punch or hit something. Beat the living crap out of that person that you've always hated, square in the face. I mean the punching bag. Hitting things relieve muscle tensions that build up over time, so swing away. Drink cold beverages. Cold drinks can relax your tight muscles and help lower blood pressure. Plus, each 16 ounce of cold water burns 17 calories, so don't be afraid to add 3 or 300 ice cubes to your drinks. Meditate. Well, meditating has a quick fix only after you know how properly meditate. Meditation has unlimited benefits. Reducing stress is only the tip of the iceberg. Meditation is free and one of the best ways to reduce stress, not only quickly but effectively and indefinitely. Use the 4x4x4 breathing technique. Breathe in slowly with your nose for 4 seconds. Hold it for 4 seconds. Exhale slowly out of your mouth for 4 seconds. Repeat this process 4 times. This will clear your mind, unclutter those useless and stressful thoughts, and relax you like a baby. Drink something alcoholic. Alcohol is a sure way to reduce stress, tension, pain, bad feelings, and so on. Just don't get hooked on it or depend on it. It's a sedative and depressant which affects the central nervous system. Talk to someone. Communication is vital to not just humans but life itself. Expressing and letting out your problems through oral communication can really and effectively lower your stress. It can make one feel better and even relax. Sometimes the best medication is a quick communication. Work out. Duh. Stress stays in your body unless you have a way to release it. Working out is one of the best ways to deal with stress quickly and forever, as long as you don't stop. Working out has over 100 benefits alone. So if that doesn't motivate you, then I'm not sure what will. Working out releases endorphins, feel good feelings that feel good. Have sex. I think this one is obvious. You can Google it. Do it whenever you want. It not only relieves stress, but sex is so healthy and beneficial to practically everything. It's part of life, and what more can I say? Smoke a cigar. Try a cigar then. Cigarettes affect the brain, gives you a little buzz, and can calm you down a bit. Of course, daily smokers know this. That's why they do it. Try cigars if you want. They aren't addicting. Don't ever try or smoke cigarette if you have never done so. Never ever try cigarettes. It releases dopamine, which in turn gives off the short pleasurable effect. Listen to music. Not all music is created or gives off the same feeling. You know which type makes you happy and calm. Listen to it daily. Music is good. Music is life. Music is linked to our emotions. That is why it is able to affect us so much. Take a nap. What's the best way to deal with your problem? Forget about it. Nah, that will only make it worse. Taking a nap has a vast amount of benefits. Not only will it recharge your body, mind, but can help one focus clearer, reduce stress, get more work done, make one feel happy, etc. Studies show that napping is extremely effective. Play with your pet. Your pet is your family. Treat them like a being, not an animal. Pets give us joy and oftentimes meaning to our lives. Petting or playing with pets may increase levels of stress-reducing hormone oxytocin and decrease the production of stress hormone cortisol, says animalsmarts.org. Watch a movie. Watching a movie is fun, which in turn releases endorphins. Just don't do it so much, like 6 hours a day, which is the amount of time the normal person watches TV a day. Help people. Helping people, doing small favors and volunteering is not only a great way to reduce stress, but feel good about oneself. Plus, helping others makes you happy. Well, at least for me it does. Change your mindset. Like meditation, changing one's mindset is no easy matter. It may take a few weeks or even a few years, but every single moment is worth it. How you react and deal with things is all in your mind. One person's trash is another person's treasure. The same can be applied to how one deals with non-tangible situations. Get some sunlight. Dr. Mona Johnson, Senior Clinical Lead at NHS Digital, who works as a GP in Heaton Moor, says, there seems to be 2 reasons why the sun makes us many of us happy. First, biologically, an increase in sunlight produces a chemical reaction limiting melatonin production, making us more alert and awake, and increasing serotonin release, which is connected to feelings of well-being. Dance. Sites.psu.edu says the scientific reason for why dance has the ability to act as a stress reliever stemmed from the idea that when the body feels good, the mind does too. Any physical activity releases the endorphins. Masturbate. I guess you could say it has similar effects as sex, but it's limited. Masturbating is not bad. It's actually good and natural, but in excess it can become a habit, an extremely dangerous and life-threatening habit. Smoke weed. Just look at Snoopy. He's famous, rich as F, influential, very hardworking, and smokes weed every day. Smoking weed can become an addiction. Like alcohol and smoking cigarettes, do it very sparsely to reap maximum pleasure. Scientific studies prove that cannabis can reduce stress and anxiety and can be good for you. Limit caffeine. I admit I love me some caffeine. Caffeine is actually very healthy and beneficial. However, anything in excess can become an addiction or unhealthy. Excessive caffeine can increase wrinkles, heart rate, inflammation, insomnia, and nervousness, same as stress, and become a daily habit. That's what the FDA has to say. Play games or video games. Release endorphin, enjoy that dopamine. Board games are also fun and enjoyable. Play these with people, communicate, and have fun. Playing games can help alleviate stress because many young people use it as an escape mechanism to escape from reality into another reality. It really does help cope with stress. Oh yeah, it's backed by research too. Eat healthy. Eat healthy and you will feel healthy and think healthily. Eating junk food will definitely make you feel good, which in turn reduces stress. However, in the long run, there are many serious and life-threatening side effects. Eat ice cream. It's cold, sweet, and brings joy to all ages. Cold things have the ability to make one happy, especially when it's like 8 million degrees outside. There are also tons of studies, and all of them agree that ice cream equals happiness. Take a walk. Walking is healthy, builds muscle, and 100 times better than sitting. Walking isn't a form of exercise unless one is walking with a purpose, but it reduces cortisol levels, which is stress. Walking clears up the mind and helps you breathe better. Get a massage or spa. If something like this has the ability to relax your muscles, mind, body, and can make one fall asleep, improve mood levels, then we are for certain that getting a massage is one of the best ways to deal with stress. Plus, it reduces cortisol levels. Write it down. Writing down your problems or activities that needs to be done during the day or before bed can definitely reduce stress and help you fall asleep fast. When one's mind is cluttered with worries and thoughts, which is stress, then writing it down can unclear those thoughts. Be positive. Being optimistic or pessimistic can affect how you enjoy and deal with life. Life isn't supposed to be hard, yet for a pessimistic, not only is it hard, but a pain in the arse for themselves and others. No one likes a pessimistic, not even another pessimistic. Be appreciative. If one is able to learn how to appreciate even the smallest of things like sunlight and water, then living will become so enjoyable. You see, some people can handle stress so well, while for others, it can usually ruin their very lives. Don't get so caught up over little things. Everyone has bad and good days. Scented candle, aromatherapy. Scented candles can be very relaxing, soothing, and puts you at ease. MindBodyVortex.com says some studies have shown that specific aromatherapy scents bring about neurochemical changes in the body that make us feel more energized, less stressed, clear-minded, and also helps with managing pain. Yoga, Tai Chi, Qigong. BuddhistDoor.net says studies conducted by researchers from Coventry University and Radboud University focus on the effects of mind-body interventions on our genes. It reveals that MBI, such as yoga, Qigong, and Tai Chi, induce molecular level changes to our gene expression, resulting in improved physical and mental health. Drink tea. Living longer, possessing a healthy body full of antioxidants, increased blood pressure, reduce inflammation levels, and so on are just a fraction of the benefits of that one shall gain if they drink tea daily. Any warm water can give a relaxing and soothing effect on our bodies. Green tea has amino acids that only amplify that effect. Chew gum. Chewing gum can also help with your academic scores, but the reason why it helps with stress is because it increases blood flow and alertness in the brain. Research proves that, not us. Hug someone, anyone. A 10-second hug can boost the immune system, decrease depression, while a 20-second hug reduces the harmful effects of stress. Hugging releases oxytocin, which is the happy feeling. Kissing lowers the cortisol level and increases oxytocin. Kissing is known to reduce blood pressure, prevent baggy cheeks, reduce weight, improve immunity, and kissing for 20 seconds can have the same benefits as hugging someone you trust. Visualization. Visualize your favorite relaxing settings. That could be the beach, top of a mountain, next to a tree, and so on. You can even use music or guided visualization CD tapes to aid you. Science once again proves that visualization reduces nervousness and improves relaxation response. Laughing. Is it even possible to laugh if you're under stress? Laughter is one of the best medicine. It can reduce stress levels, increase immune cells, and increase one's health. Consume honey. Like all sweet things, they can give off a temporary good feeling, and honey is no exception. Honey is known to reduce anxiety and nervousness, plus it has antibacterial properties and super healthy benefits. Look at cute animals. Japanese research, go figure, suggests that seeing cute animals produce a warm and pleasant feeling, thus reducing the effects of stress overall. Try stress balls. When we are stressed, the body's action is to tense up and clench. This is where squeezing comes in. Squeezing helps transfer that negative energy and tension to the ball. Stretching. Stretching will relax the muscles, improve blood circulation and pressure, ease aches and pains and so forth. Plus, it's super healthy for the body. Stretching loosens the tense muscles and holding each stretch for 15 seconds can release those stress. Go to sleep. What better way to end it all by shutting down? Some of us become irritated, pissed off, even depressed if we lack sleep. Sleeping consists 25% to 35% of our lives, so you best bet it helps alleviate stress. Take a whiff of coffee, quite possibly one of the best ways to wake up to the smell of fresh brewed roasted coffee. Coffee can increase intelligence, lower suicide, reduce the risk of type 2 diabetes, make one a better athlete, make you feel happier and other goodies. When one is sleep deprived, which produces stress, the aroma of coffee causes positive changes in brain proteins tied to that stress. Be around people, cinemas, malls, coffees, clubs, etc. What do they have in common? They are places for millions of people to gather in or around on a daily basis. Working with and around people makes it easier and more enjoyable. This in turn can alleviate stress 100%. Get more oxygen. Although it only accounts for 20.95% of the air we breathe and 1% of the water on this earth, it is vital to everyday living. Increased oxygen can have countless benefits to our wellness. More oxygen boosts energy levels, increased endurance, provides relief from stress and pollution, increases your concentration, helps you relax, and eases headaches and hangovers. Shower, bath, swim, aquatic therapy. As one ages, movements are limited and certain actions become difficult to perform. Being submerged in water enables one as such to move with much more ease and less pain. Being submerged aquatic therapy can reduce weight tension by 90%. It is known to help ease muscle tension, improve range of motion, and a great way to relax and cool off down. Compliment yourself. Stress can be caused by millions of reasons and factors, yet self-motivation positively encourages one to keep going. We ought to tell ourselves daily that we are worth something, life is worth living, and sometimes we let things that really shouldn't matter affect us. Complimenting yourself releases positive energy and thus you start to feel good. Read a book. Reading has unlimited powers, increased knowledge, relaxation, boost brain power, reduce stress, a great way to wind down, and so forth. Studies at the University of Sussex indicates that reading may be better than listening to music, drinking tea, and can reduce stress up to 68%. Crying. Yes, let it out, let it all out until you're dry as a prune. Crying relieves whatever feeling is bottling up inside us. It also releases stress, hormones, frustrations, anger, sadness, tension, and toxins in the body. Scream, cuss. The worst thing one can do is trap the rage or let it build up. That has to go somewhere, so why not let it out? Scream, cuss it all out until there's nothing left inside. Screaming helps one feel better. Also, scream therapy is a form of psychotherapy that aids in anxiety, trauma, and stress. Cussing can help one unwind. In one study, have shown that cussing increases pain tolerance. Forgive, but don't forget. It's not worth it to hold the grudge or hatred inside for so long. Over time, it becomes so poisonous that it may take over your life and thoughts. If one truly desires to pursue their dreams without fault, then forgiveness is a must. Drink water. Drink water every day, every hour if possible. 65-70% of our body is water and vital to the proper functioning of the organs. Dehydration can lead to higher cortisol levels. 85% of the brain is water, and dehydration causes loss of energy regeneration, which produces anxiety, stress, and even depression. Eat dark chocolate. In moderation doesn't mean chow down on 50 Snickers each morning like a savage. Current research points out that chocolate is known to make one happier, improve memory function, and of course, lower stress. Don't multitask. Confucius once said that it doesn't matter how long the journey is, as long as you do not stop, or something like that. Multitasking can actually produce more confusion and disorganization. Prioritize your goals or tasks. Do what matters the most, then proceed to the next process. Overworking or multitasking can lead to some serious health effects along with stress. In short, when one overloads their abilities or capacity, something bad is bound to happen. Reflexology, foot therapy. Like massages, there are varieties of foot therapy. I still haven't gotten my foot eaten by those little fishes. There are thousands of nerve connections that are linked from your foot all the way up to the top of your head. Be around plants. Plants are known to help with air quality, breathing, focus, improve sleep, mental clarity, and may increase work productivity 25 to 45%. However, did you know that plants can also relieve stress, headaches, and other health issues? Yep, plants do more than just that, says the CEO of Green My Life, Gitanjali Rajamani. Plant a garden. Not only is it a good form of exercise, but eating healthy is a sure way to live longer, happier, and more cost-efficient than any grocery store. Increase vitamin D with sunlight. Vitamin D has been linked to a reduced risk of cancer, depression, fatigue, and high blood pressure. Studies show that people who garden get more benefit than those who read, and reading is better than listening to music, which is very beneficial. Eat these foods to reduce stress: asparagus, avocado, berries, cashews, garlic, oatmeal, oranges, oyster, walnuts. These foods increase stress, so limit their intake. Sugar, artificial sweeteners, too much alcohol, white flour products, processed foods. Vitamin C. Oranges are packed with vitamin C. Vitamin C boosts the immune system, fight off cold or the flu, lower cortisol level and weight, detox bowel movement, improve insulin sensitivity, reduce the risk of heart disease, and relieve stress. Doodling. Doodling is when you draw out your emotions, which in turn can improve concentration, release negative thoughts, aid memory function, and reduce stress. Doodling has almost the same effect as talking to someone. Magnesium. Magnesium increases the GABA, reduces stress, anti-inflammatory, removes heavy metal inside our bodies. Some heavy metals can be life-threatening. It increases brain plasticity, lifts depression, and keeps blood sugar levels stable. These foods are a good source of magnesium: almond, spinach, cashews, shredded wheat cereal, soy milk, black beans, edamame, peanut butter, whole grain bread, avocado. Singing. Here are some great benefits to singing. Boost the immune system, a workout for the lungs and body, natural antidepressant, lower stress level, of course, may reduce mental alertness, enhance communication skill, boost confidence. Eat small meals. Long story short, insulin can make you gain weight, increase the chances of diabetes, feel fatigue, and other stuff you don't want to know. Eating short meals more frequently throughout the day has the opposite effect. One is able to digest meals easier, smoother, and is less demanding on the stomach and colon. It also lowers the cortisol level and boosts fat burning. No tight clothing. It restricts movement for sure. The lateral femoral cutaneous nerve, which is compressed when one wears tight clothing, can cause numerous health effects, not to mention increased stress. Be around positive people, places. Be wherever you want that makes you happy. Everyone has their own preferences. You know yours. Be and hang around with positive people only. Negative people are that way for a reason. Helping them is one thing, but drinking, laughing, and going out with them is a whole different story. Positivity attracts more positivity. Take your time. Multitasking and rushing go hand in hand. In this ever so competitive world, quality beats quantity 10 times. Is it better to go slowly and achieve some success rather than to rush and falter? Thus, one will have to redo the task, which actually means putting in more time and effort. The Great Wall of China took over 2,000 years to build. Paint, draw. Drawing increases creativity and imagination. Painting therapy has shown a direct link to self-care, reduce anxiety and stress, and become more aware of oneself. Massage your ears. Massaging one's ears feels good, but having another touch is even better. Ear massages reduce endorphins, boost immune system, reduce anxiety and stress, release toxins, improve circulation, etc. Pressure point. Like massages and foot therapy, pressure points are no different. If you've never had a session, then you need one ASAP. Stand more. Standing increases blood flow and circulation, burns more calories, is 3 times better than sitting, relaxes muscle tension, etc. Standing improves productivity, brain function, posture, and maintains core strength. It reduces the chance of diabetes, obesity, heart disease, and billions of other things. Lie down, use a hammock. A form of relaxation which in itself is a stress reducer, wouldn't you agree? Hammocks provide zero pressure point on the body, improve sleep, and achieve deep sleep. And what I just said in the first sentence. Play an instrument. Somewhat like painting, learning a new hobby is fun, rewarding, and opens up the brain and creativity. Take all the benefits of listening to music, singing, and painting. Now combine all those benefits. That's a lot. Give 5-10 minutes to yourself. How you start your morning is how you end your day. Love who you are, compliment yourself, meditate, and whatever it is that you do in your alone time. Hug yourself for 20 seconds, work out for 10 minutes a day. You have time. You make excuses, which ultimately makes your life worse. Be organized. Being organized can make you live longer due to being less prone to accidents. You get things done faster because you can find what you need instantly. A messy environment has a negative subconscious effect on the brain. Crosswords or puzzles. Think, concentrate, use those brain cells, become wiser. When the brain has to think, it can lead to a reduction of momentary anxiety. It takes your mind away from the worries. When you complete the game or puzzle, you feel good, which reduces stress. Smell flowers. People have been inhaling flower scent since ancient times. It helps reduce stress and depression, fight inflammation, and reduce sleep. Scientists in Japan are reporting the first scientific evidence that inhaling certain fragrance alter gene activity and blood chemistry in ways that can reduce stress levels. Well, there you have it, 77 ways to manage stress. Thank you so much for your time, and please don't forget to like, comment below, and subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you so much.